Ida for making my boyfriend homeless after I caught him kicking my 10-year-old cat. I, 28F, have had my cat, Nana, for 10 years. I rescued her when she was a tiny kitten after finding her abandoned behind a grocery store. Over the years, she became more than a pet. She was with me when I lost my father, through depression, surgeries, and some of the darkest times in my life. To me, Nana is family. I've been dating my boyfriend, Ryan, 34M, for 2 years. 8 months ago, he moved into my house. I inherited the house from my grandmother, so I own it outright. Ryan's lease had ended, and moving in together seemed like the next step. At first, everything was normal. Ryan would complain about cat hair and say he didn't understand why people treated animals like children, but I thought it was harmless. Then Nana started acting differently. She stopped sleeping beside me. Every time Ryan came home, she'd disappear under the bed. She'd flinch at sudden movements and hide whenever she heard his voice. I became worried and spent almost $700 taking her to the vet. The vet told me she seemed physically healthy but showed signs of stress and fear. I joked to Ryan that maybe Nana secretly hated him. He laughed. She's just a stupid animal. Something about the way he said it bothered me, but I brushed it off. Until one afternoon. I left work early because of a migraine. As soon as I stepped inside, I heard Nana scream. Not meowing, screaming. I ran into the living room and froze. Ryan had spilled his energy drink after Nana accidentally knocked it over while jumping on the coffee table. He shouted, "You useless little thing!" Then he kicked her. Hard. Nana flew into the side of the couch and ran underneath the entertainment center, trembling. I screamed at him. "What the hell is wrong with you?" Ryan looked annoyed. "Relax, it's just an animal." I asked him if he'd ever hurt her before. He shrugged. "Sometimes she needs discipline." Discipline. He was talking about my 10-year-old cat like she was garbage. I rushed Nana to the emergency vet. Thankfully, nothing was broken, but she had bruising and soft tissue injuries. When I got home, Ryan was sitting on the couch playing video games. Like nothing had happened. I told him to pack his things. He laughed. "You're seriously choosing a cat over me?" I replied, "No, I'm choosing not to live with an animal abuser." He called me dramatic and said everyone smacks animals once in a while. Then he started crying and apologizing, saying it was an accident. I didn't believe him. I gave him 1 hour to get out. Apparently, he had nowhere to go. His parents refused to let him stay because he'd borrowed thousands from them and never repaid them. Several friends refused to take him in because he was notorious for freeloading. He ended up sleeping in his car. Soon, his mother started calling me. He's depressed. Men get frustrated sometimes. His sister texted me. "You really made someone homeless over a cat?" Mutual friends told me I'd thrown away a 2-year relationship over one mistake. One mistake? Then I remembered something. I had an indoor security camera in the living room that I'd forgotten about. When I checked the footage, I nearly threw up. There wasn't one incident. There were dozens. Ryan shoving Nana off the couch, throwing pillows at her, spraying water in her face while laughing, picking her up and tossing her onto the floor because she was sitting in his spot. Then I found a clip that made me cry. Nana was asleep peacefully on the rug. Ryan walked by, stopped, looked down at her, and kicked her. For absolutely no reason. No spilled drink. No scratching. Nothing. Just because he could. I immediately sent the footage to his mother and sister. Neither responded. A few days later, I found out Ryan had been telling everyone I kicked him out because he accidentally nudged the cat. So I posted the videos in our mutual friend group. Silence. Half his friends blocked him. One of his old buddies admitted Ryan used to brag that cats could be trained through fear. Ryan blamed me for ruining his reputation. Then he lost his job after repeatedly showing up late because he was sleeping in his car. A month later, he texted me from an unknown number. "Please, I've changed. I'm living in a motel now. I can't afford this." Then he wrote, "You're insane for choosing a cat over a human being." I replied, "No, I chose kindness over cruelty." Then blocked him. Update. Nana is doing much better now. She's sleeping beside me again and follows me around the house like she used to. Sometimes she still gets startled by loud noises, but every week she seems more like herself. As for Ryan, karma caught up with him. One of his former friends reached out and told me Ryan had been arrested after getting drunk and vandalizing his ex-roommate's car. There was security footage and charges were filed. His mother called me again, begging me to write a character statement for court. I laughed. Then I said, if he wanted people to say good things about him, maybe he shouldn't have abused a defenseless 10-year-old cat. Then I hung up. Meanwhile, Nana is currently asleep on my lap while I'm typing this. And honestly, I think we both got rid of the wrong animal. IT?
The internet jury rests its case. Drop your verdict in the comments and subscribe for your next case.